The 2018 U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships are brought to you by AE Engine, AmericanEagle.com, Bag Tags, Bubba Burger, Cliff Kids, Dick's Sporting Goods, Expand a Brand, Fusionetics, Major League Soccer, Nestle's Nesquik, Nike, Positive Coaching Alliance, Premier International Tours, Soccer Shots, Sun-Made Raisins, Target, Turbo Sports Group, United Soccer Coaches, Wilson Trophy Company, and Yokohama.
It was 1935, the year that Elvis and Sandy Koufax were born. It was a year of many firsts, including the first NFL draft, the first Monopoly board game went on sale, Social Security began, and Babe Ruth hit his last home run. In addition to these milestones, the National Junior Challenge Cup was founded in 1935, offering a youth competition for young men in the United States. The cup was later named the James P. McGuire Cup, after the late U.S. soccer president, who himself was quite a standout in his earlier days, winning the U.S. Open Cup in 1929. McGuire would lead U.S. soccer and earn an international reputation as an excellent leader.
The Jim McGuire Cup was started in 1935. It was the only cup that the United States Soccer Federation had for youth players. And it was a very good competition, and I can tell you, I mean, this was the highlight of my soccer career, to be a champion in 1954.
This storied cup, now the oldest trophy in youth sport.
It has a history, it has a meaning, I think it has tradition. So I think it's extremely important for our competitions, for all the age groups, that kind of emulate the McGuire Cup.
Winning the McGuire Cup is huge, just because all that history that comes along with the oldest trophy in youth sports period. That's really big for us.
Who will write their name in the next chapter of the storied McGuire Cup?
Forget last year. It's gone. Ancient history. It's time to forget about failure and how you came up short, how you missed the mark. Yeah, it's time to forget about the man you should have marked, the run you should have made. Remember that shot you should have taken? Time to let it all go. Forget about it. It's time to go to work.
And a very good morning to you, live from Frisco, Texas for the 2018 USU Soccer National Championships. And ahead of us here today is the 9 a.m. kickoff match between South Jersey Barons Rush 02 Academy and the Legends FC 02 Academy. Teams out of New Jersey and Southern California taking on at the National League representatives. Under 16 girls, the winner will go on and move on to the national championship. We'll have Rush, which I'll typically call them, will go in from left to right in their all white kits, and the goalkeeper will be in all black, with Legends FC in the predominantly yellow kits, yellow, black, yellow, out of the Cal South. Very prestigious region, state association in California. This one, first attempt, floated over the top of the goal. A little bit of energy here early on from the South Jersey side. Goal kick for Legends FC here early on. Ball punched out. Barons keep possession, Rush. Back to the goalkeeper here. A good matchup here between the two sides. Opposite ends of the country. Both have won their National League regions. One in the red, one in the white championship divisions for National League. It's going to be a through ball played in. Can she get to her? Can she beat her defender? No, she's tough. That ball struck again. Again, these are under 16 girls. So many of them 15 years old. A couple of them maybe just have turned 16. Back to the goalkeeper. Go from left to right here. Ball played out, another throw in. I always talk about here early on in the stages of these kind of matches, the 9 a.m. game is like the perfect time for the game because it's not too early. They don't have to have an early morning breakfast. If you're at a 7 a.m. game, you're probably having your pregame meal about 4:30 in the morning. Typically, that's if I'm coaching. That's about the time frame that you wanna have it at, about 2.5 hours prior to your match. Girls are a little bit different. They don't eat as much as guys do. Here's another chance. Can the Barons girl get off of it? That's a good look from Rush's number 26, Amanda Atanazi, one of the star players for this Rush side. As Coach Barber highlighted a few players for me in the pregame, one of them being the winger, 26, Amanda. She'll be coming in off that wing side. She was able to come into the middle of the park and really get one after her. Here's a good boot from the Legends player. Again, Legends out of the Cal South, going from right to left. A very, no pun intended, legendary team, legendary club, really well known in the youth soccer industry, especially the Cal South. A lot of great teams in that region. Ball played all the way back to the Legends goalkeeper. Can't miss her in the fluorescent green. Again, most of these girls are 2020 grads, so have a few years. A lot of them sophomores. Will be entering their junior year of high school. And just a couple of them have really committed across the board. St. Mary's and Ariana Buggs, and also Samantha Rules, who's committed to UC Davis already, up north, Northern California. On the flip side, a couple LaSalle commits out of New Jersey, and Monmouth, another one. Rebecca Winslow, the one from Monmouth, she'll be a commit, 2020 commit goalkeeper for their side. 16s play 40-minute halves, if I remember correctly. It's going to be tough. Amanda Antonazzi is going to be a handful. She's got pace. She's technically gifted. She's got a left foot strike, and she puts it right into the goalkeeper. She wants that one back, her hands over her face. She knows that she missed a clear opportunity. That's going to be an interesting matchup. If she can cut inside centrally, she's going to be tough to handle. She's petite, she's small, she's quick, she's creative, pacey on the ball. She's a tough one to really manage, and she's not going to stay stagnant just out wide. She's going to cut inside. She's going to do players up a little bit when she can. And Legends are going to really have to watch their 1v1 defending against her. Here's a good challenge from the Legends player on the far side. Here's some space. They get into the corner. Cuts her inside. Got held by her, falls down, still with it, and the referee will call the advantage. I think he was wanting to see how it played out before he made the call, as she was drugged at the corner of the box. It'll be a free kick for Legends FC coming up here on the corner of the 18. First one coming up in favor of Legends. Legends only got through based off a goal differential. They only got 4 points in 3 games in the group stage. They had a convincing win in their opener, 5-0. Then they get smashed 4-0 in their second game, and then they tie their third. But because of the differential in that first match, they were able to get through into the semifinal matchup. Here's the free kick opportunity. Right-footed. Going to play it right into the 6-yard, right into the mixer. Punched from the goalkeeper, and it's going to go out. And it looks to be a goal kick, I believe. Yes, it will. As looks like Legends fans are starting to pile in. It looks like one of the other age bracket group teams that's going to come support their younger age group. Winner would advance to tomorrow's Championship Sunday. Under 16 girls age bracket. Be a throw in for Legends. Well, the sun has kind of been blocked behind the clouds for most of the morning, which has been good for these players and certainly everyone involved, whether with the USU soccer staff and support system or video or photography or referee crews or fans even. It's been a nice break from the Texas heat throughout the week. Ball played over top. Cheeky little move. Still with it. That's a good stick from the Legends defender. Good job from Kaya Pagani. Again, Tanazi. She can pretty much be allowed to go anywhere she wants. This ball is going to stay inbounds. Jasmine Young plays it back centrally. Pagani now out wide. They'll play it around the back. They play a pretty flat back four defensively. Some pace from the right winger. She gets drugged down. What's it going to be? No call. It is going to be a corner kick, though, for Legends. Could have gone either way, I feel like there. Looked like she'd almost beat her defender a little bit and got drugged down at the corner of the box. So they'll set up their second corner kick of the morning. Entering the 12th minute of the first half. Ball sailed in. Good look. Still in. Goalkeeper's out off the crossbar. Goalkeeper trying to hold on to it and finally grabs it. And the South Jersey Rush escape one there. Good service ball from the corner. It bobbled a couple times. It was smashed off the crossbar, but could not get in the back of the net. And Legends are knocking on the door early here on Field 8. Tanazi with some space. She's got to beat one. She's got 1v1 on the goalkeeper. Can she finish? And just missed. Inches wide left. She's going to give everybody a handful today. Amanda with another opportunity, and you can guarantee that she's going to put one away today. She's had 2 or 3 early close chances for the Rush here in the match. Almost 15 minutes played so far. Under 16 girls semifinal. Defensively, the Legends have got to start to look at potentially doubling up on Antonazi where they can, at least providing some pressure and cover, because it doesn't seem to be whoever they put on her that they're able to stop her. Legends with most of the possession, though, here early on. Even though Rush have had their chances. And it doesn't take much for the Rush to really get into an opportunity as the wingers switch positions again. It looks like that's just something that is free-flowing for this Rush side, the ability to want to do that. Inverted wingers, which are always very, very dangerous when you can put the wingers on either side and change them intermittently throughout each half. Ball played back to the goalkeeper. A little bit of pressure from Rush. Prado in goal for Legends today in the highlighter green kit. Ooh, cheeky little move in the middle of the park. Legends still with it. Can they play the through ball? Hits it a little bit, not in the space where she really wanted it to be, in behind that right back. Ball stays in after being smashed from Pagani. Still with it. Claiborne. Played into the middle of the box. Headed out from the rush defender. Still with it now. What can they do? Can they counter with it? In the space, the 9 tucks in, tries to receive the ball. No. Decides to lay it off to the central midfielder. Llorente. Nice turn there. Looking to keep possession as Legends. No real opportunity there. The right back really hadn't gotten forward to really be an option. Now she is. Now she plays it centrally. Kicked out. Still with it are Legends. First time. Back to her center back. It's good work there from Legends to really keep possession. FCKC have just taken a 2-0 lead on field 7. That's the under 17 girls age bracket in their semifinal. And here's a goal kick for the Rush. Starting goalkeeper for the South Jersey Barons Rush, Rebecca Winslow. In goal, having to wear all black because her original kit was yellow and she couldn't match the other team in their kit. Here's a chance to thread it ball through. Just closely misses. Well, just 2 morning early games here from Toyota Soccer Complex, or Toyota Soccer Center, excuse me, in Frisco, Texas. They'll play 7 a.m. games. They'll play 9 a.m. games. Those are both central times here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Then they'll take a massive break until 7 p.m. And mainly because now there's less games going on, just the knockout games, and they want to give the players an opportunity to not play during those hot afternoon hours here in Dallas. Tonight's games are just the under 13s, and then the big games, the kind of what they call the showcase game, is that under 19 boys and girls games. The under 19 boys games will be the kind of the feature game that will be played on field 4 in the highlighted match. A lot of fans always turn out for that game, and we'll look forward to hearing that from Mark Serber on the call. If you have nothing to do tonight at 8 Eastern, 7 Central, and maybe you're all the way out on the West Coast since we have some California viewing tonight, or viewing this morning. That's a 5 p.m. kickoff time. Incrementally, I think those actually run from 7 to 7:45. They kind of do that every 15 minutes in regards to the award ceremony. A hard tackle from the Legends defender. Player's slow to get up after a hard tackle from Jasmine Young. They try to go over top of her, flicked it on. Legends still with possession. Good job there from Chloe. This one played over the top. She can be on sides if she gets to it. The goalkeeper comes out. Good job there from the Rush goalkeeper. The Rush are coached by Dave Barber. Leading this side in from South Jersey. And on the other side, Legends FC coached by Matthew Evans. Ball back to the still with possession is South Jersey. Field 4 scoreless, 0-0, under 17 boys. Tampa versus Oklahoma City, the 23rd minute. 0-0 on field 5, 0-0 on field 6. So early on, not too many goals. I think the only one with them is field 7, which has an early 2-0 lead for Kansas City in the under 17 girls bracket. Here's a free kick for San Jose, or excuse me, for South Jersey. I always see SJ and just automatically say that. Apologize. Goalkeeper here going to go all the way to the edge of her box here. Punt it in. South Jersey with 7 points coming out of the group stage matches. Free kick coming up for Legends. Always coming from typically from Kaya Pagoni. She's got an absolute cannon of a leg. Ball flicked in, still bobbling around. Can the Legends player get on the end of it? Can't. It's deflected, still inside the box. And that one's going to be cleared out for a throw-in. It will be off of the Legends player last, though, and it will be a South Jersey throw-in. Still with it. Can they put one on frame? They decided, I think she was trying to go back across the goal, or across the box, excuse me, but nothing there. Here's the counter. South Jersey, rush. What are they doing here? Can they get some width? They try to play in behind the left back. They do, but a little bit of too much pace there from Jasmine Young. They try to keep the ball here as their coach screams for it, and in possession, doesn't get it to where she needs to. Right back into the play of O'Reilly. O'Reilly plays it to the on-rushing Bugs. Bugs with it, and she gets it taken over from the rush player. Again, talking about the setup, there'll be 7 a.m. games today, 9 a.m. games which are going on currently Central Time, and then we'll have a big break from about 11 a.m. until about 7 p.m. The heat of the day, and it's been mostly clear skies, a little bit of overcast coming through the area now, but throughout the week it's been almost picture perfect in regards to that. A flick on, Pagoni had a chance, and that surrogate for Legends is the big, tall center back. All these players somewhere between the 2002 and 2004 age brackets and their birth dates. Here's a chance. She stays on. Can she finish? Off the crossbar again. First time in 2 South Jersey players run into each other, both just frustrated. So a couple of them come over to get some water. Atanazi with a clear chance, smashes it off the post. She's had now 3 really, really good opportunities here in the first half. Well, looks like we've gotten rid of the mandatory water breaks, as we've just now are hitting the 25th minute of play. First half between the Rush and Legends, it's 0-0. A 1-2, still with it. Open net, goalkeeper's out, in the back of the net. Goalkeeper came out, tried to punch it, missed it. And a goal for South Jersey as they take a 1-0 lead over the Legends side. Ball was served in. The goalkeeper tried to come out. She mishit it. I don't even know if she actually was able to really connect on it. Bobbles it out of her reach, and it lands on the foot of Mackenzie Clement, the number 9, and she punishes the Legends defense and puts it away for the 1-0 lead for Rush. Rush are the favorites if you go off of points in this age bracket, as they've earned 7 points coming out of this group, or out of this age bracket. With 7 points, three wins, obviously, two a win. So they were able to get the 2-0 win over USA Premier in that opener back on Tuesday. On Wednesday, they won 1-0 over rival North United. It's kind of a rematch game. And then they tied Fullerton 1-1 yesterday in the final game. Really, for the most part, Gino coming across. Again, Amanda with a chance. What a goal! And that's a great first-time finish from number 26, Amanda Antonazi. And just like that, within 2-minute span, South Jersey takes a 2-0 lead over Legends FC. And that's what Amanda's been looking for all first half long. The goalkeeper had bit towards the first post. Amanda redirects it towards the second post and cleanly finishes it to make it 2-0. Over halfway through the first half, and Legends pull one back. And that is the exact response that Matthew Evans was looking for from his side. The most dangerous score deficit is a 2-goal deficit. And just like that, right when South Jersey sleeps, Legends return one and make it a 2-1 scoreline. A load of substitutions coming in now for Legends. Over halfway through the first half. And Legends. A lot of action here early on in the first half. 3 goals. 2 to South Jersey. 1 to Legends. Antonazi beats her defender. Brings it to the top of the box. Gets kind of stalled by her own player. Trying to flick it back was Clement. Again, Amanda with a shot. Just past the near post on the diving Legends goalkeeper. It's going to be a wide open affair here in this under-16 girls semifinal. You can pretty much guarantee that. Good hold-up play from Clement. On rushing 10. Back into the right back. Rush, turn with it. A little trip here from the Legends player. Give it a little bit of a warning. I don't think she's going to give him, he's not going to give her a yellow yet. Service ball coming in. Good space there from Rush. With no space, Rossetti. Good job there. Swarming defense from Como. Como was right on the back of her opposing midfielder. That one will go out of bounds for a throw in for Legends now. .32 minute. We play 40-minute halves here at the under-16 division. 40-minute halves for this age bracket, 45s for the 17s and 18s, as I'm sure most of our viewers know. Most of ours are coaches or scouts or families, friends of families, and so on. We appreciate you guys tuning in for live coverage of the 2018 U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships from Toyota Soccer Center here in Frisco, Texas. Booming area of the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Plano and the Colony and Legacy and all this area has just absolutely exploded in the last 5 years. We've been fortunate enough to bring you coverage throughout all the years, and it's been entertaining to watch the differences as that ball's sailed in. Good on running, a dynamic run from Ariana Buggs, but just could not handle the pass that was coming over top of her left shoulder to bring it down in time. She tried to poke it first time and it just sailed out of bounds. And it'll be a goal kick now for South Jersey. South Jersey will make a sub here, as Adriana will make her way in. She'll move into the right back role, shift her teammate into the central position. Ball will trickle out of bounds for a goal kick now. Another player warming up here on the sideline for South Jersey. Good tackle from the Rush player. Plays it centrally back into the middle of the park. Good tackle in the middle. Looks like Pagani has moved into more of a 6 role. She was started off as a center back, and now she's moved into more of a defensive midfielder role, kind of a bulldozer right in the middle of the park, right in front of the, kind of part of that block of 6 in the back. That's hoping to kind of stop that counterattack of South Jersey. Good there from Clement. She'll play it out wide. What can they do? There's a 2v1 opportunity right here. Yep. Good ball. Ball out wide now. On the wing. She's going to cut it back. Castorini all the way across. She's going to play it over the head of Atanazi. Chasing it down was Llorente. She just couldn't get to it in time. Boy, oh boy, did Castorina just absolutely smash the ball across the field. She did a good job to cut her defender back, but just wasn't enough on the service. And that's the tough part about being a winger is you can beat your players all day long. You can push the ball past them wide and then get a service in. But if your final product is not what you need, that's where you're going to struggle. Entering the game now for South Jersey will be Ariana Sparrow. Exiting Clement. So Clement will get a break up top. Sparrow will make her way in. Rush still with the ball here on the near side. Plays it into the space. Still with it in all white is Rush Academy. This ball played in first time right into the keeper. Sparrow is told to just challenge that all the way in. You never know what's going to happen. Maybe that ball spins back. Maybe it just kind of dies. The goalkeeper wasn't super adamant about attacking it with pace. So you never know in that situation. Good 50-50 challenge in the middle of the field here. Legends now with it. Trying to build into the final third. Entering about 2 minutes left in the early portions of the first half. We'll have maybe a couple minutes, maybe not even that, maybe 1 minute of stoppage time. They may not even put up any. Usually they put up at least one, but we'll take a look at the fourth official here in a second and let you guys know what that will be. Thanks for tuning in. Under 16 girls semifinal. Go out for a goal kick here. Coming up for South Jersey. And Tanazi with it. Can she find a ball through? Sparrow almost slides in behind, but good defensive shape there. As Dave Barber urges on his side to try to get a 2-goal lead and make it 3-1. It's currently 2-1. And Tanazi with it, with some space. And that's going to be a foul called. It's a really, really dangerous area, about 22, 23 yards out. Antanazi will take it here. There are two or three, I can't see from this angle, 2 or 3 in the wall. Now there's 2, now there's adding a third. Ball on the frame, off the near post! She had beaten the goalkeeper as she had been kind of protecting the opposite post, and I think now she's hit every bar. Be a throw-in for a rush. We're entering a stoppage time. We'll see if there is any. Closing in on the 40-minute mark. And that's the thing, especially at the girls' level, especially at the younger age groups. They're a little shorter, they're a little smaller, which means it doesn't take as much to get over top of the wall. And 23 out's a perfect distance to be able to get it over and down. That will go out of bounds. A throw in for Legends. Legends are going to try to pull one back here late in the first half. I don't know if the fourth has issued any stoppage time yet. Can't be much. Ball headed in, opportunity, and sailed it over. She took a touch and then kind of sidewinded on her laces and she just did not connect. She leaned back, she sailed it right over the bar. A good chance though. I think Como would love that opportunity back, and that's going to be it for the first half. Legends almost had one to equalize at the break. We'll go into it though. South Jersey on top, 2-1 over Legends. Right after this, we'll come back with the second half from the 2018 U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships Under-16 Girls Semifinal.
The 2018 U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships are brought to you by AE Engine, AmericanEagle.com, Bag Tags, Bubba Burger, Cliff Kids, Dick's Sporting Goods, Expand a Brand, Fusionetics, Major League Soccer, Nestle's Nesquik, Nike, Positive Coaching Alliance, Premier International Tours, Soccer Shots, Sun-Made Raisins, Target, Turbo Sports Group, United Soccer Coaches, Wilson Trophy Company, and Yokohama.
It was 1935, the year that Elvis and Sandy Koufax were born. It was a year of many firsts, including the first NFL draft, the first Monopoly board game went on sale, Social Security began, and Babe Ruth hit his last home run. In addition to these milestones, the National Junior Challenge Cup was founded in 1935, offering a youth competition for young men in the United States. The cup was later named the James P. McGuire Cup, after the late U.S. soccer president, who himself was quite a standout in his earlier days, winning the U.S. Open Cup in 1929. McGuire would lead U.S. soccer and earn an international reputation as an excellent leader.
The Jim McGuire Cup was started in 1935. It was the only cup that the United States Soccer Federation had for youth players. And it was a very good competition, and I can tell you, I mean, this was the highlight of my soccer career to be a champion in 1954.
This storied cup, now the oldest trophy in youth sport.
It has a history, it has a meaning, I think it has tradition. So I think it's extremely important for our competitions, for all the age groups that kind of emulate the Maguire Cup.
Winning the Maguire Cup is huge, just because all that history that comes along with the oldest trophy in youth sports period, that's really big for us.
Who will write their name in the next chapter of the storied Maguire Cup?
Forget last year. It's gone. Ancient history. It's time to forget about failure and how you came up short, how you missed the mark. Yeah, it's time to forget about the man you should have marked, the run you should have made. Remember that shot you should have taken? Time to let it all go. Forget about it. It's time to go to work.
40 minutes down, 40 to play here in the U16 Girls National Championship semifinal between South Jersey Barons and Legends FC out of the Cal South. Thanks for joining us here on USU Soccer website, YouTube channel, social media, all the way across the board. Your club may have embedded the channel into their website, wherever you may be tuning in from, whether on the West Coast Pacific Time or East Coast in South Jersey. Washington Township specifically in South Jersey, near Rowan and several of those schools in that area. I have a lot of background in South Jersey growing up. My mother's side from the area, so it's fun to be able to call a game from some of my family's roots. I'm sure lots of the girls here and families tuning in spend some summer at the South Jersey area, the beach, Ocean City, Cape May, Wildwood, and extend themselves all the way up north. California isn't so bad either. So from East Coast to West Coast, you have two teams fighting in the middle of the country here in Central Time Zone in the Dallas-Fort Worth area for a ticket, punching it to the final here in the U16 girls age group. 2-1 in favor of the Rush so far. Should be an entertaining second half here. Both teams are going to really push to try to get goals, as both want a ticket to the next game in their fifth game. They will, the winners, those that do advance into the final, will have played 5 games in 6 days, Tuesday through Sunday. Good turn there from the Legends player. Legends player tried to smash it in. Nothing though from Escocita. Amanda now with it. She gets knocked down. Legends keeps it. What can Sanchez do with it? She tries to play it up top to Rulas. Rulas with it. A good tackle there from the right back. She gets put out of position a little bit, but good job there from South Jersey to get back a little bit into a different type of shape, but still a little bit more organized defensively. Free kick for South Jersey right at the midway line. I think we're going to luck out with the weather here in the first 2 games. Legends now on the attack. She's got 2 players to beat. This one will be cleared out of bounds. Camille Hawley was kind of the lone striker at the time, or attacker. Now she's right here against the left back. Throw-in coming in from Young. Young into The feet of her teammate, shielded off of it, still in play, still going to stay in play. Tried to mag her with her back heel. Ball stays in bounds. This is going to be a goal. This should be a corner. It looks like, are they going to call the foul or are they going to call the corner? We'll see what they end up with here. Free kick coming up. Young is going to serve this here from the near side. Defenders at each corner, and a good smashing header out to clear it. Not fully though. Young with it, tries to play with the left foot. Doesn't have enough juice on it. Sam with it. Between the legs of the South Jersey player. Young battling with it. It's a bad touch from Alyssa Gargiulo. Now it will be a throw in for Legends. A little bit pressure here from Legends. Long throw from Sam Rulas. First bounce in the box inside of the 18. South Jersey with it, and it's cleared out. Good job there from Antonazzi to try to get rid of it. That one will still go out of bounds again for Legends. Really long throw. This one's great. Right to the feet. The Legends player inside the 6. Another long throw in coming in. Rules. Hadn't been manned. O'Reilly was wide open, but thankfully the South Jersey defender came out of nowhere to save her team. Good. Her ability to track her down. Erin Solenberger came out of nowhere to get the tackle and somehow deflected out of bounds off of her. Good challenge there from the rush. Young applying a little bit of pressure. Antonazzi tries to keep it. Young again now with Legends, with numbers. Out wide. That one's served in, but really a little too late on it. Young tries to battle off Antonazzi. Antonazzi still with it. Cheeky little move, and that's going to be a foul, and it will be a free kick in the favor of South Jersey Rush. Free kick for the South Jersey side. Good ball played in. Antonazzi with it with pace, struck it. Ooh, just missed it, brought it across her body. Knocking on the door again is Amanda. Cut across the D and then came back across the goal to try to beat the goalkeeper and couldn't find to the back of the net, just left of the post about a foot. Be a free kick for South Jersey, as the Legends player came in a little too late on the challenge from behind her. Just kind of nicked her, nothing too vicious. And set up a free kick for South Jersey. long free kick. That one's going to be sailed over the bar. Just put a little too much boot on the back of that. Starting to heat up here a little bit in Frisco. Here on the near side, can she keep it in play? She does. It bent a little bit with her left foot. Sparrow trying to track it down now over to Antonazzi. She's got it in the middle of the park. Can she beat a defender? Nope, loses it on the dribble, and it's cleared out from Pagani. Pagani is pretty easily noticeable, super tall, has some nice size to her. Covers some good space with her long legs. Throw in for, well, looked like it was supposed to be for Legends. She picked up the ball, but it would be for South Jersey trying to catch the center off a little bit, but he paid attention and got a nice little turn there from the rush player. Looking to play her into space. Sparrow's there, just a little bit too much from her. It was offsides though. The far AR is trying to get the attention, and he does. They'll bring it back, so Sparrow was in an offside position. Came from one at least. I think she checked back on the play, received it, and obviously was off at that point. So have a restart here from about 35 yards out. Orlis will take this for Legends. Ball played in, first bounce, no one on it. Legends get the second attempt though. Good tackle there. Good job from Jillian Drum. Back though is Legends. Legends with it now. Young got exploited all the way out here. Is the right back roll, but all the way here as high as she can be. Ball played with her left foot. Easily headed out from the South Jersey player. Good job there from Legends to keep it. Reyes came out of nowhere flying for the header. Still in play. Two girls battling for it. I don't know if there's a call there. I think they let them play through that. I think the center's just trying to keep things under wraps. Understandable there. A couple players warming up for South Jersey now. Looks like they'll have a couple substitutions here in the next few minutes. Fresh legs at this point in the match is a key coaching component. Right when teams are starting to get a little tiresome, they want to get some fresh legs in there to change the course of the game. Drum with it still. Drum plays it back out of bounds, and it would be still South Jersey throw-in. Under 17 girls across from us. FC Kansas City up 3-1 on TFA Elite, making it still a close enough game for anybody to pull that one off. 58th minute currently in the field just adjacent to us. I guess behind me currently. We'll have a substitution for Legends as just one being made right now. Ariana Buggs will come back into the match, the St. Mary's commit. Good play there from the other side. So, sorry, the ball from their field hit me and I had to deal with that. Ball going to be restarted here from Legends. Flicked on. See if they can do anything with it. No real long strands of possession here so far in the second half for either team. Legends dictating play here. Still in the middle of the park. Good tackle there from the South Jersey, Alyssa Gargallo. Gargillo, excuse me. Back and forth from the Rush players. Still keeping it. And back to Antonazzi. Now into the middle of the park. Now kept possession. Garente finding her in the middle of the field. Nope. Pagani's there to clear it out. Rush still keeping it. Can they keep it? Trying to spin around her player, but good job there defensively from Keller to stop it. Now with it going the other way. Here's Legends, still with time. Now into space, Hawley. That's good defense there, though, from Garente. Atanazi plays it out wide to her right back. Does a good job to keep it in play. Monty had to really sprint after that one to keep it in play. I think Antonazzi just could put a little bit too much pace on it. Now the substitutions that will be made that I discussed earlier will make their way in. Two of them, to be exact, for the Rush. One's limping off. It looks like she's just ready to get a break, get some water. Looks like she's just limping a little bit. TFA Elite on field 7 have narrowed the lead now to 3-2 on the under 17 girls side. Kansas City still leading 3-2. Entering the game for South Jersey, Clement comes back into the game, the number 9. Also coming in the match, Castorini. So 2 attacking players come in. Shows you that Dave Barber is certainly not looking to pack it in and try to get the win off of just the 2-1. They definitely want to put Legends under a little bit more pressure. And Tanazi with a chance. She's got to beat 1. That's a great job there from Young. They match physicality and athleticism very well together, actually. Still with play, Legends trying to battle it out. That will be a foul called, and he'll immediately call that one as the Legends player took down the South Jersey midfielder. Legends still with a good tackle there. This game can go either way right now. Antonazzi trying to slip it through. Clement, nope. Back to Legends. Legends still with it. Saying up. South Jersey looked to have made a clean tackle there, but the center makes the call. The officials are taking a little bit of heat right now from the Rush coaching staff. There'll be 3 girls in the wall and about 4 girls behind the ball here for Legends. What will they do here? Young goes over top of it, misses one. Now the third player hits it. Ooh, could have been a good-looking ball, but smashed right into the wall, and it was a good. I mean, it just means that the defense did their job. Quite a few dummies in that free kick play. None of them were able to work out, though, for them. Looks like they weren't taking mandatory water breaks for today, even though they have the rest of the week. And as a result of this injury, this is kind of their way of getting one. So both teams will head to the sideline and get a drink of water. Closing in on about 15 minutes remaining here in the match. 65th minute or so. We'll certainly add some stoppage time because of the injury to the South Jersey player. We'll get players back on the field now. Be a throw in here for the Legends. Back to play, Samantha Rulas. Whistle blown for play to resume. Here's a nice long throw in. Trying to find the head of Pagani, and that will go out for a corner kick. Legends looking for the equalizer here. 2-1 in favor of South Jersey still. Ball trickles all the way down into field 4, so this will take a second for them to get it. Young has to go all the way down.
Watch it short. Two there, be ready. Lulu, watch this.
So they finally get the ball back here. Legends. Ortega will take it for one of the two sisters. Maria will take it. Good service ball in. Lots of players in the box, and it's headed out. Literally 19 players were in the box. Other than her and the two goalkeepers, everybody else was inside the 18 for that. Shows you how important that was for both sides. Legends looking for the equalizer and South Jersey looking to keep things as they are. Both coaching staffs off their bench, urging their players on. Another long throw. They certainly like the long throw here for their side. It almost acts as a separate set piece opportunity. This one could be a foot race. Clement. Can she get to it in time? Still with that good defensive play, though, from the Legends center back. That's great defensive work. Get an applaud from the sideline. That just was down to pure pace, pure physicality from the players on both sides. South Jersey, ooh, she tried to slot in Antonazzi, and I think they just miscommunicated on what they're looking for in regards to their runs. Rush, ooh, the tackle, no call there. Referee says play on. Things are starting to get a little chippy. There's a good one from Pagani, and that one's the one that's called. So the first one wasn't called, the second one was. That one was a little bit of an elbow in the lower back, though, and I think that's what got her summoned right just inside the center circle of their own half. So it'll be a Rush free kick. Rush aren't putting as many players forward on this free kick as they typically do. 4 players back, including the one taking it. Nice long left-driven ball just over the top of the crossbar. Those ones can be challenging for the goalkeepers. She's able to see that one over, though, for a goal kick. Have a couple substitutions here for the Legends. Make a couple changes. Marissa Ortega comes in, as well as Linda Lozano, both for Legends FCO2. I would assume those are more attacking players, and they certainly are, as they go into the front 5 here. Call is made. I think he's been blowing his whistle a little bit more often. And as a result, Kaya Pagoni has a couple words and has issued a yellow card on that for dissent, it looked like. Again, those are things that take away from the game here. Pagoni would wish she could have that one back, as this one will be taking a few extra seconds off the clock, and is what Rush is trying to do here. This one driven in, left-footed, up in the air, still in the air. Goalkeeper couldn't come down with it. What a great driven ball in from Angelina Schilling. Love the way that Angelina can spray the ball with her left foot. She hits it with such great technique. One of the 2 center backs for the Rush. Got some nice size. She's pretty athletic. She plays as the left center back for the South Jersey side. Still out. Still with it. Out wide, Legends with it. Can they keep it in play here? Got a little bit of a nick in the leg, but referee says play on. He does have a little bit of a warning with her. Couple players here on South Jersey side warming up. Young plays it back to her keeper. Legends trying to do all they can to find the equalizer. Good movement here. Good possession being strung together. Young now. Jasmine Young tries to beat past her player. And it stayed, nope, didn't stay in. I was waiting for the AR to see what he would do, as it was a tough call to see if it had gone over the byline or not. 74th minute. Just around 6 minutes to play here in regulation. 2-1 in favor of South Jersey currently. Rush trying to hold on to their lead. And as it stands, Antonazi has the game winner. Would you expect any other? But Legends have been all over him. Here's a good chance. It's going to be a set piece being set up here from about 30 yards out. At this distance, it's certainly got to be something that's played in and redirected. Rush put, looks like 4 in the wall, I believe.
Pay attention to where you mark up. Look at it.
Keeper setting up her wall, 4 in it. She's going to put this one on frame. She does, and it's well over. Just didn't strike it even right, really. Mishit it. Pagani will wish she could have that one back. We'll have a subs coming in for the Rush. Coach Dave Barber trying to urge his team on here in the final remaining 5 minutes as they can punch their ticket into the final for the U16 girls. Antonazi, Cruyff swim back. That one got out of bounds for another throw in for South Jersey. Another header out. Final moments here. Expect at least 1 to 2 minutes of stoppage time. We're entering the 80th minute here. 30 seconds or so left in regulation. Legends older girls team over there chanting and urging their side on, their younger side on. This ball just played in. Really with no real intention, as Barber over here screaming at his players for something a little bit better from them. Legends pushing everything they can forward to try to get the equalizer. Just in the remaining minutes. Antonazi. You can tell the legs are just getting super tired. 4th game in 5 days. Can they get something here? Good hold-up play with a chance. Offside. Ariana Buggs was left wide open, but she was probably wide open because she was offside. Just a step in behind after the deflection caused her to be on the goal side of her defender with a chance on a 1v1. This time, though, she was out of position. Here's a chance. A couple headers going up for it, and this one goes down. Looked like she got smacked in the head. I don't know if it was from another teammate or from an opposing player, but nonetheless, we'll stop play here for a second as the Legends trainer comes onto the field quickly. Well, we had a head-on-head collision in the first match here at the 7 a.m. game, and they quickly had to stop play for a couple minutes and have both of those players come off the field for concussion protocol procedure. Both of them checked everything fine. Were able to return to the match a little bit later on, but certainly it's a big point of emphasis here at the USU Soccer National Championship, and certainly at any level of any sports, not just soccer, being part of that training on the concussion and how we deal with that accordingly. So that player will have to come off. We'll see what the number is. Barber here on the sideline for South Jersey, urging on the center referee that the challenge happened between 2 of their own players and not on the rush player, and as a result, though, it's become a Legends free kick. Every single player is in the box. The goalkeeper's going to take this one. Not enough on it, but the first header could go into the box. What can look urging for a handball, nothing there. Claiborne enters back into the match after being checked quickly. We're into stoppage time. Clement. Pagoni now trying to shield Clement off. The Rush trying to do everything they can. Here's the first bounce. Here's a good chance. First timer right into the hands of the Rush goalkeeper. I think that was probably one of their last and final close chances to equalize. But let's see on the other side. Antonazi with the one-on-one beats her player. Can she put it away with the left foot? No! Good tackle there from Young, who got beat but then came back and was able to close down Antonazi again and made a really good tackle to punch the ball out of bounds on that far side, and it would be a corner kick for South Jersey. Played it short, and it deflected off of the South Jersey player. Legends will keep possession, though. Now they'll try the 1-2 last attempts here. Played over the top. On the on-rushing. Buggs. And Wands is given an issued a yellow card, complaining that they all thought that she'd gotten the ball, but the center official thinks differently. And again, a dangerous opportunity here for Legends. Can they get the equalizer here in stoppage time? Jasmine Young behind the ball. Everybody forward. Lots of space between the goalkeeper and where they've drawn their line at. Right into the mixer. Who's on it? First is the first head of the Legends player, and it's sailed over the crossbar. Good. The good line drawn where they did. It's always a risky place where you wanna set that line at when the ball's at this position for the free kick. All the nerves. coming into play right now for both teams. Nothing there. Block of 8, block of 9, almost block of 10 for South Jersey, trying to really just pack it in and trying to get the result. Antoniazzi's goal is the difference right now for the Rush. Played it all the way forward. Young boots it forward. A one-on-one here, very similar to before. Bugs, this time it's a clean tackle. Fantastic tackle from Schilling. Schilling and Bugs just absolutely going after each other here. Remaining moments, Pagani trying to leap it forward. Not enough on it. They keep possession though. Antonazzi with a chance, has Young, 2v1. Gets deflected, could not get it to the corner, so play resumes right in the middle of the park. Well into stoppage time now. Coach Barber urging his side to put it into the corner. Coach Evans urging his players to do what they can to get forward. Antonazzi pokes it into the corner, just letting time dwindle off the clock. Relentless from Legends right now. And South Jersey's doing whatever they can. Antonazzi wants to take this at it. Right past her defender, can have her beat. And it's in the back of the net, and that's got to be the game winner. It took forever. It went through the hands of the Legends goalkeeper, but couldn't tell if it was going to go in as it just trickled in, bounce after bounce, and Antonazzi has her brace, has the second and the third goal, and has got to be close to being the nail in the coffin for the Rush over the Legends. That's what we were looking for all second half. Was it going to be Legends getting the equalizer, or was it Rush getting the go-ahead goal? Couple seconds left here remaining. Young with it, tries to keep it in play, boots it forward here into the corner. And that will be the final whistle as Antonazzi strikes twice in the second half to give the Rush Academy the 3-1 win, and they'll move on to the final tomorrow in the U16 girls. Again, Rush from South Jersey defeating Legends out of Cal South 3-1. It's your final here from Field 8. Thanks for watching here on the 2018 U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships from Frisco, Texas at the Toyota Soccer Center. We'll be back with more action tonight starting at 7 p.m. from the U13s and the U19s on both the boys and the girls national championships. So long from Frisco.